You just go out there with like a wheelbarrow and a ratchet and you just take what you want. Shout out to Chemical. By the end of the video today, you should see a very janky looking, fully built front end of a Miata. Patrick Star 2. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to Just Another Car Show. You might ask what we're doing today. We are driving to a junkyard to get parts for the Mazda Miata. Yes, the Mazda Miata that's been sitting in the driveway for a while because we've been working on that 240SX. We got Dad here today. We loaded up tools in the back of the car. We found a NA Mazda Miata and the whole front end is together. So we're gonna get the bumper, the hood, both the fenders, and both of the light structure. Thanks for watching. Please like and subscribe. We'll see you guys in a second here. I'd never been to a like legit junkyard, and you just go out there with like a wheelbarrow and a ratchet and you just take what you want. So the first time we went, we grabbed a bumper off of a 1990 Miata, we grabbed a hood off of a 93 Miata, we grabbed headlight structures with motors off of that same 93 Miata. And then I was gonna grab the fenders off these cars, but I went up to the front desk lady and I asked her to price everything out for me. And she said, the bumper's 90 bucks, the hood is 90 bucks, the headlight structures are 90 bucks a piece, I believe. And the fenders were each $90. So I said, you know what? I'm not gonna spend $90 on beat up old fenders when I can buy $90 brand new ones. Great, no problem. We got the hood, we got the bumper, we got the headlight structures, put them in the Accord. We strapped the hood on top of the roof rack of the Accord and drove home. I went to Rock Auto, placed my order for the fenders. Everything went through smoothly until the very last second. This pop-up window showed up and said, we cannot ship these fenders to California because of Prop 65. That was really frustrating. I really did not want to have to use junkyard fenders. So I'm back at the junkyard. The same ones we found earlier are gonna be right in there, right when I go in, and I'll grab them and get the hell out of here. Okay, so right now I got the whole fender loose, but there's this one tiny bolt right in there. I don't know if you can see it. And this door is fucking locked. And the latch is busted, so I can't undo the latch. So I'm gonna try to bend this metal back, but I have limited tools, obviously, so fingers crossed. So I had to use like a vice grip clamp and like bend the door out so I could get to the last bolt. Wow, dude. There it is. Very nice. Let's go. Let's go. We got the fenders. Hell yes. Hell yeah. Check it out. So we got two fenders and the bumper here, it was wrapped with red wrap. And then if you come over here and check out this hood, the hood looks great. I mean, yes, it's got a few layers of paint on it, so I'll strip the paint and sand it down. At the end of today, I'm really honestly just hyped that I went to the junkyard again and the fenders were still there. Like, I was so nervous I was gonna drive another basically 3 hours and the fenders weren't even gonna be there. So I'm just so freaking excited to finally get this thing back put together, bro. So I'll see you guys tomorrow.
Tomorrow for sure.
These are all the parts we need to reconstruct the Miata front end. So the first things we're gonna do is we're gonna get these parts prepped. We're basically gonna take all this old paint off everything and then fit it onto the car. The bumper came from the red 1990 Miata. It looks like it had been painted like 3 times. It was black, then red, then gray, then wrapped red. So shout out to my sister from Too Busy Podcast for lending me her hair dryer. Really, to remove wrap, all you do is heat it and peel it. So here we go, fellas. Woo! Okay, there she is. And then the next things I did that same day was both of the fenders had these big dents in the bottom of them. And I was able to just heat up the metal so it became flexible and then use the dent removal kit that we'd used before on the 240SX to just hammer out those dents on the bottom of the fenders. Are they perfect? Absolutely not, but we know we have a lot of body work to do anyway, so I just needed to get those huge dents kind of flattened out. And then the last thing I did on that first day was I laid a bunch of paint thinner, paint stripper, whatever you want to call it, on the fenders and on the hood. All right, so right now, that all looks correct. Like all that bubbling and everything, that's exactly what we want to be happening. And it's happening on most of the hood except for over here. So I'm probably gonna have to put more chemicals over here. I'll start scraping over here, but I'm gonna put more chemicals over here. And then same thing with my fenders. I'm gonna add a little bit more chemicals and then give it a few more minutes and then we'll scrape them all down. So, woo!
2 hours later.
All right, so you guys can see definitely a lot of the paint is on the floor and on the table now. Shout out to Chemical. That was really cool because it's fun to watch the chemical reaction happen. It's cool to watch all the paint like crackle up and snap, crackle, pop. But it did show us that one of the fenders had a good amount of Bondo on it. Another section of the hood had a ton of Bondo on it. So, I mean, we should have kind of have expected that from like 27-year-old cars or whatever, but it's just another thing to do. So we'll put that on the list.
Now go.
Hey, all you people. We're back, and I feel like shit. I don't have COVID. I just got sick last night, and so Sam's out here today now helping me out, pick up where we left off yesterday. Sam and I are gonna get the wire wheel out and start to cut down the little bit of extra paint on these fenders and then put them on the Miata. So by the end of the video today, you should see a very janky looking, fully built front end of a Miata. Should. Alright, ladies and gents, so as you can see, we got this new old fender, all the way down to the metal basically. So once we get through cleaning up all these parts, we'll lay them on the car, see how they look, we'll kind of assess the work we need to do before it gets to paint. But that's step 3. Step 1 is get these ready, step 2 is get them on the car, step 3 is prep for paint. We'll see there, here, wherever.
I'm just gonna hang out over here.
That's it.
That's it.
That's that one roll. And once we finally got our pieces cleaned up, we could take them out and put them on the Miata. Yeah, so this won't be their permanent install because we'll put the wide body fenders on, we'll prep them for paint, we'll send them to probably Mako to paint them. But we do want to test fit everything and kind of see what it looks like as it all starts to come back together. That's going to be real refreshing. So let's do it. Here we go.
Let's put some panels on.
Let's do it.
Find space for it.
Okay.
Surprisingly,
This looks insane.
really, really, really good.
What the hell is going on? What the hell is going on? The headlights are gonna look crazy.
Yo, it has like a buck tooth. Wait.
Because of this
No,
thing?
go look at the camera. Look at the front.
It's got like the Patrick Star tooth.
Oh my gosh. Yo, that fit way too well. Wow, what do you think? Your Miata, this is the first time your Miata's been back together in 2 years.
The hell, man. I got a lot of work to do still, huh?
Yeah, you got a lot to do. You can't tell me this is like the coolest thing ever.
I just gotta like stand back.
It's the coolest thing ever.
But, I mean, it's there. This poor kiddo sat here for 2 years. For too long. Hey, don't ever tell me a good thing isn't worth waiting for, okay? Because, I mean, is this a good thing yet? No, but it will be. If you want to see this thing get put together, bro, I have no idea how it's going to happen. Sam probably has some sort of idea. I've got a lot of body work to do. I will be out here for several days doing body work. Yeah, so if you want to see this baby come all the way back to life, because she's going to come back to life, and she's going to look beautiful when we're done with her. Make sure you like, make sure you subscribe, make sure you check out the playlist, and make sure you hit the link below. Get that new Jax merch, baby. All right, see you on the next one, fellas, and ladies, and everybody else. What's up, ladies and gentlemen? If you haven't checked it out below, we got a link for justanothercarshow.com, and now it's a store. You don't need to go to JCPenney or Macy's anymore for your new t-shirt, hoodie, hat, water bottle, or sticker. We got them in the link below. Check them out. Support us. Thank you so much.